You don't always have to talk about what you're up to. Let your results speak for you. Let your actions speak for you.
Social media doesn't always need to know about your grinding and hustle. People will know about it when they see your results.
It's the one thing you can't fake. There's a lot of fake people out there talking a lot of crap about who they are and what they've accomplished. But one thing you can never fake is results.
Be that person, the one who delivers, not the talker, not the statement maker, the result maker. Confuse them with your silence and shock them with your results.
Under talk, over deliver.
There's a saying, when you build in silence, they don't know what to attack. Don't let the haters get a chance to attack you before you've done anything. Build in silence and shock them with your end result.
You must know the results will come. If you get your head down and work, you do not need to tell everyone what you're up to or who you think you're going to be. Just show them. The results will come if you get your head down and work.
Your work ethic will show in your results. Your hustle will show in your results. Your ability will show in your results. Your greatness will show in your results, never in your talk.
There's no need to tell people how great you are. When you are truly great, they will tell you.
Let your results speak for you. Let your actions speak for you. Confuse them with your silence and shock them with your results.
Your work ethic will show in your results. Your hustle will show in your results. Your ability will show in your results. Your greatness will show in your results, never in your talk. Courage, strength, leadership, bravery. Sheep follow the leader. They follow the herd. They don't know where they are going. Many times they are led to the slaughterhouse, but they keep following. They don't lead. They don't use their mind. A lion leads. It's about having the courage to stand and fight for your life, having the strength to go bravely in your own direction, even if others walk away. You tread your own path. Only you know what's best for you. Only you know what path to take. Only you know your courage, your strength, your heart. Everyone has the heart of the lion inside of them. Let it out. Let it scream out of you. Like the lion, unleash the beast in you.
Attitude is what you think, what you do, and what you feel about yourself. Attitude is everything in life. Guess why? Whether you rise or fall, everything is based upon the attitude that you showed up at that moment. Your attitude determines your altitude. Listening carefully. I've been through tough time. I've experienced it, and I want you to know that it wasn't my money that brought me this far. It was my attitude towards life. It was my attitude to keep going when the going gets tough. That is the lion attitude I'm talking about. The question is, what is your attitude towards life? What do you think of yourself as I'm talking to you now? Do you think of yourself as how God thinks of you? Or you think of yourself as how friends and family members think of you? You need the lion attitude. The attitude to take charge of your destiny. You need the lion attitude that says, I can. You need the lion attitude. The attitude that says, I will, because I'm bold enough to fight. You need the lion attitude if you are standing in for greatness. Real lions, they are hungry when the time comes for their mission. Lions are not followers. They are leaders who lead the rest of the animals. Become a lion. Be fearless. Don't talk. Walk the talk. Real lions, they demonstrate who they are. A lion does not seek respect. They command respect and authority because they know they should be respected. Be a lion. A sheep follows the leader. A lion leads. It's about having the courage to stand and fight for your life. Having the strength to go your own direction, even if no one believes in you. Follow your heart. Only you know what is best for you. Only you know the path to take. You have the heart of a lion inside you. Let it out. Don't fit in. Stand out and use your gift.
The lion is certain. There are no maybes with the lion. This is my decision and I will attack until the outcome is mine. No one will push me around. No one will tell me where to go or what to do. If I want something, I will go after it with everything I have inside me. The sheep is not certain. That is why the sheep follows the herd, not knowing where they are going, not caring, just drifting through life, being pulled and prodded, being sheared from head to toe until there is nothing left to give. And that is what I see in many of you. Life, the world, and society is shredding you of your very self. Head to toe, you lose your own unique footprint. You become what others want you to see, not what you want to be. Don't let anyone push you around. Be like a lion. Roar so loud with your own spirit that no one will doubt you ever again. No one will question your goals. No one will dare challenge you again, because you certainly will shine through like the lion. You have that heart, the heart of the lion.
If you think luck is involved in achievement, you'll never make it. You'll never be successful with those beliefs. If you think luck is involved in success, I want you to take in this fact. 86% of millionaires are self-made. That means that 86% of all millionaires made their money on their own. Their own sacrifice, their own work, their own persistence, their own creation. They were not given handouts by mom and dad. They were not born into wealth. They didn't win the lotto or get lucky. Most of them came from poor families and fought their way to success. They refused to accept their family's limitations as their own, so they set new standards for their life. You see, luck has nothing to do with success, and luck has nothing to do with achievement. You create your own luck by the work you put in. Talent has nothing to do with success. As Stephen King said, talent is cheaper than table salt. What separates the talented individual from the successful one is a lot of hard work. Genes have nothing to do with it either. It's all about mindset and application. In other words, what do you believe is possible? And what are you prepared to do to make your dreams your reality? What are you prepared to do? Are you willing to suffer for your dream? Are you willing to sacrifice for your dream? If you don't believe it's possible, you won't even attempt it. And then you'll claim it is impossible. And then when you do fail, from the lack of belief and the lack of effort, your limiting beliefs will be reinforced by the fact you failed. If you aren't prepared to do the work, if you are not willing to stick it out through failure, you will never reach any great height. What do you believe? What are you prepared to do? Both of these factors you can strengthen over time through application and through the forming of new habits. If you consistently apply yourself, you will notice better results. And when you get better results, you will strengthen your belief in what is possible for you. If you can continue this growth and compound it, over time, these new habits and greater abilities you possess through your own application and growth will lead to greater belief and indeed greater results. There really is no limit to how much you can grow and how much you can achieve. The only limits that exist are in your own mind. So develop that mind, build that mentality, work on yourself by taking action. What are you prepared to do? Are you willing to suffer for your dreams? Are you willing to sacrifice for your dream? We all know someone very smart on minimum wage. We all know people who never fulfill their potential despite getting great grades or attending the best colleges. And we all know of many people who failed in school but created amazing lives of success, achievement, wealth, and happiness. What's the secret then? It's hunger. It's hunger. Those who are willing to find a way to win, no matter what, find a way to learn, find the best path, find a way to add more value. Those who will never quit until they reach the top of their mountain. How hungry are you for success? I'm starved. How hungry are you?
In Jeff Colvin's book, Talent is Overrated, he explores limiting beliefs about talent and suggests it may not even exist. Instead, he says something called deliberate practice may be more realistic. He says, greatness doesn't come from DNA, but from practice and perseverance honed over decades. Deliberate practice isn't mindless repetition. It's hard, it hurts, and the more you do it, the closer you move to greatness.
Talent does not equal achievement. You can have all the talent in the world, but if your mind isn't right, you'll never be great.
If you're a talented guy who refuses to put in the work, it's only a matter of time before someone hungrier eats you alive.
You could be born into wealth and still screw everything up with your mindset. You could be born into lack and struggle and hardship, but refuse to accept that is your reality. You don't decide where you start in life, but you absolutely define where you end up in life. Your limits come from you, not from your genes, not from your achievement, not from your luck. Get your mind strong, and you will be strong. Feed your mind with success, and put in the work, and you will be successful.
According to Forbes, 67% of the world's billionaires are self-made. Here's a list of some of those billionaires who grew up with a little, but through hard work, achieved a lot. Oprah Winfrey, Howard Schultz, Ralph Lauren, Larry Ellison, John Paul DeJoria, J.K. Rowling, who was on welfare before she wrote Harry Potter, Moed Altrad, who was born in the desert in Syria, banned from school, and went on to make $2.6 billion from scaffolding. Tom Brady, now recognized by many as the greatest NFL quarterback of all time. But Tom Brady was an average college quarterback. His combined statistics prior to the 2000 draft were, at best, average, and that's being very generous. He was drafted unenthusiastically as the 199th pick in the 6th round by the New England Patriots. Scout Joe Bucksbaum's report on Tom Brady prior to the 2000 draft: poor build, very skinny and narrow. Ended the 99 season weighing 195 pounds and still looks like a rail at 211. Looks a little frail and lacks great physical stature and strength. Lacks mobility and ability to avoid the rush. Lacks a really strong arm. Can't drive the ball down the field and does not throw a really tight spiral. The only person in the NFL that believed in Tom Brady was himself. Robert Kraft, New England Patriots owner, relived his first meeting with Tom Brady. This skinny beanpole of a young man walked over to me and said, "Hi, Mr. Kraft. I want to introduce myself. I'm Tom Brady." I said, "I know who you are. You're our 6th round draft choice." And I always remember, he looked at me like a laser, eye to eye, and he said, "That's right. And I'm the best decision this organization has ever made." Tom Brady would go on to lead the New England Patriots to 8 Super Bowl appearances, winning 5 and collecting 4 Super Bowl MVPs, the most of any player in history. As a result of Tom Brady's steely self-belief and absurd level of determination, he has now entered the conversation for the best quarterback of all time. Was it talent, or was it hard work and desire that led to his success? So, if you are planning to use the excuse of talent, think again. If you are planning to use the excuse of privilege, think again. Think bigger. Think better. Think about what you can do with your own work. Take responsibility for where you are in life and work until you get to where you want to be.
You can outperform anyone with a fancy education if you have the will to do so.
You need to let go of who you were so you can become who you are capable of becoming. you need to shed your skin like a snake. You need to shed the skin of your past and create a stronger layer so you can live a stronger future. Just like the snake, you need to shed your skin. But you need to shed many skins, and you need to let them go daily. Every day, you must let go of who you were yesterday, because today, you must be better. You need to let go of who you were, so you can become who you are capable of becoming. You need to shed the skin of fear, so your courage can take over. You need to shed the skin of not enough, because you are enough. You are more than enough. You need to shed the skin of limits, because you've got none. You need to shed the skin of excuses, because excuses aren't going to lead you anywhere but darkness. You need to shed the skin of giving up, because it's the only thing stopping you from getting what you want. You must shed the skin of seeking other people's approval, and instead approve of yourself. Love who you are, and trust you know the right path. Trust you will make the right moves, the best moves for you and for others.
You've got to let go of your weak thoughts and start planting stronger roots. Start taking small steps in the right direction so you can prove to yourself you are more than your past. You are more than who you've been to this point. You have more inside. You are more than other people think you are. You are more than you can imagine. And you will push and push and push and never stop pushing for your truest potential.
You're under no obligation to stay where you are. You're under no obligation to be the person you were a year ago, a month ago, or even a minute ago. You have the right to grow. You have the choice to grow, to move on, to change, to improve. You have the right to follow your own path and do what is best for you.
If you're not happy with where you are, change something. Quit your job. Leave your unhappy relationship. Move. Take a course. Grow. Develop. Stop making excuses and start taking action. Let go of who you were. Focus on who you will be and become that person.
You need to let go of who you were so you can become who you are capable of becoming. You need to shed your skin like a snake. You need to shed the skin of your past and create a stronger layer so you can live a stronger future. Just like the snake, you need to shed your skin, but you need to shed many skins, and you need to let them go daily. Every day, you must let go of who you were yesterday, because today, you must be better. It's the daily work, the continuous effort, the constant small steps that eventually lead you into looking in the mirror and not recognizing who is looking back at you. The work you do every day will shape who you will be in the future. Make sure it is headed in a direction you want, not one you settle for. Dwayne Johnson once said, "Success isn't overnight. It's when every day you get a little better than the day before. It all adds up." And that's just it. It's the small steps you make consistently that add up into great change.
when no one is watching, that is your opportunity to grow. That is your opportunity to put in the work that will shock the world. How do you know for sure if someone is going to be successful or not? I can give it to you with one question. What do you do when no one is watching? Because what you do when no one is watching will most likely define where you end up in life. Do you work for praise or do you work for pride? When no one is watching, do you work for praise or do you work for pride? They won't know if you done the work or not, but you will. They won't know, but you will. You are the one who lives with the pride or the regret. If you haven't put in the work and you don't make it, you have to live with that. No one else. If you've been out partying, when you should have been working, when you lose, that's on you. If you've been taking it easy, when you should have been learning and growing, when you fail, you have to live with that. You can talk all you like, but the proof is in the results. When it's showtime, your work will show. Don't work for the accolades. Work for the pride. Don't work for recognition. Work for your pride. Work for your growth. Fall in love with the process of growth, expansion. Your only competition is you, where you've been versus where you're going, who you were versus who you're going to be. I've heard it said that you are rewarded in public for the work you do in private. The medals are won in the darkness when no one is watching. The championship is won behind closed doors by doing the work when no one is watching. The results are achieved by the little details no one sees. Who you are going to be does not come down to what others see. Every little detail counts. Don't measure yourself against others. Don't look to see who's watching your progress. If you're making big enough progress, they'll all be watching. Until you get to that point, get your head down and work for the love of working. Work on you. Go to war with your old self and leave that old you in the shadows of yesterday. Because today a new you is born. This new you does not need validation from anyone. This new you is only after growth, self-growth. Keep going. When no one is watching, that is your opportunity to grow. That is your opportunity to put in the work that will shock the world. How do you know for sure if someone is going to be successful or not? I can give it to you with one question. What do you do when no one is watching? Because what you do when no one is watching will most likely define where you end up in life. Do you work for praise or do you work for pride?
The question that you have to ask yourself is, am I willing to sacrifice today to get the results I want in the future? The successful people in this world are able to achieve great things because they're able to delay gratification.
It's about having the courage to say no to the things that give you immediate pleasure, but also give you long-term pain. It's about having the courage and having the discipline to say yes to the things that give you short-term pain for long-term gain. Pain today, pride tomorrow. It's making the choices that suck every day, even though they are hard, because you know they make you stronger. Making those choices that build your mental strength to the point where those choices feel good.
It's much easier to hit snooze and sleep in every morning, but is that going to make you stronger tomorrow? The harder choice is to get your ass out of bed and get to the gym. It's painful to work out, but it makes you stronger. Pain today, pride tomorrow.
The donuts, the chocolate, the pizza, they all give you immediate pleasure, but they don't make you stronger. They make you weaker. It's harder to say no to those things, but choosing better options in the moment makes you stronger in the future, physically and mentally. Short-term pain long-term gain.
Nobody got anywhere great in life without showing great self-discipline. Nobody on this planet ever reached any great heights without having great self-discipline. If you aren't willing to sacrifice today for a better tomorrow, you'll never have that pride tomorrow. Self-discipline is self-pride. There's no better feeling than knowing you created your own self. There's no better feeling than looking in the mirror and saying, I built this. I created this. I sacrificed for this. I worked for this. And I am proud of this. Being proud of the work you put in, being proud of the person you've become, that is special. But you can only experience that if you have that self-discipline. You can only experience that if you have the courage to say no to all those toxic things. Those things that fill a void now, but create a deep hole later. You've got to say no to everything that takes you further away from where you want to be, and say yes to everything that takes you closer to where you must be. No matter how hard those choices are in the moment, show that courage. Show that strength.
Your future vision, your future self, has to be worth more than weak choices in the moment.
It doesn't matter if you haven't been able to do it yet. What are you going to do now? It's all those tiny choices every day. They add up. They add up into a stronger you. And that is what it's all about. Consistent quality choices that add up into a better quality you. Pain today, pride tomorrow. Courage today, pride tomorrow. Strength today, pride tomorrow. Sacrifice today for a better tomorrow. Be strong today so you have pride tomorrow. Be strong today so you are stronger tomorrow. Be disciplined today so you have pride tomorrow. Be disciplined today so you are stronger tomorrow. Don't think about what is easy now. Think about what is going to make your life easier in the future. If you're always doing what is easy now, your life will be hard in the future. If you're always doing what is hard now, your future will be easy. You don't need to sacrifice anything that brings you long-term joy. That's just the thing most people don't get. You only need to give up the things that bring you down. All the things that make you weaker. Have the courage to give up those things. Your future self is begging you. So ask yourself every morning, who do I want to be today? Will the actions I take today lead to pride tomorrow?
At the start of every day, ask yourself, are the choices I make today going to make me stronger tomorrow or weaker tomorrow, better tomorrow or disappointed tomorrow? If you screw up, remember, this is a long-term game. This is a game of consistency. Don't beat yourself up. If you have 4 strong days out of 7, that's a win. The next week, you can build to 5. The next week, 6. Over time, your conscious intentions to get better every day will become a habit, and you'll be taking actions that do make you better every single day. Don't let one bad day derail your future. Don't let one bad day ruin your week. Don't let your past define your future. Get back on track. Every day you dedicate to become better is a vote towards a greater future for you. The more votes you get, the greater your chance for victory. Every vote is a win in itself.
In every moment, ask yourself that. Will this decision make me stronger tomorrow? Make those strong choices.
You've got to speak what you want into your life. But far beyond that, you have to believe what you want into your life. It's not enough to speak it. You must believe it, or you will never see it. More than believing it, you must be prepared to work for it. You must relish the thought of working for it, pushing for it, growing for it, sacrificing and clawing for it. If you believe you are capable of great things, you will attempt great things. If you believe you have limits, you will live within those limits. Who do you need to become to achieve that dream you have? The person you are right now might not be good enough. Who do you need to become? Are you willing to give up everything in pursuit of becoming that person? Commit every day to speak into your life what you want and what you are. Who you are and what you have inside you, waiting to come out. Who do you need to become? Speak it. I am. I am capable. I am enough. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am strong. I am a fighter. I am resilient. I am a creator. I am blessed. I am a blessing to those around me. I am a force for good. I am capable of anything I set my mind to. I am willing to do whatever it takes. Speak it louder. I am capable. I am enough. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am strong. I am a fighter. I am resilient. I am a creator. I am blessed. I am a blessing to those around me. I am a force for good. I am capable of anything I set my mind to. I am willing to do whatever it takes. I am. I am. I am. Now, speak it louder, but add your own affirmation, something you feel deep in your soul. I am. 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 If that felt powerful for you, it's because you know somewhere deep down you have more inside. You've got more to give. You've got more to live. So dig deep down in your soul and every day believe I am. I am powerful. I am a force for good. I am capable of anything I set my mind to. And get out there and create that life you want. Who do you need to become?